Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be getting pretty damn controversial, if I do say so myself. Actually, probably literally not at all controversial. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to pretend that it is. I'm going to be doing a tier list of the Sims 3 expansion packs.
Why? Because I can.
No stuff packs, because I'm not some disgusting, no-good peasant that plays with stuff packs from the Sims 3 that are $20, literally so overpriced, but I'm not going to get into it. We're going to be doing the Sims 3 expansions. Now, the Sims 3's expansion packs are the best in the series. I said it, don't at me. Actually, you can at me, and we can argue about it all day long, because I have no life anyways. But yeah, they're the best in the series, so this is going to be kind of difficult. So we've got 5 ranks here. The best rank, or like the perfect rank, I guess, or close to perfect rank, is the Sims 2 Honey, because that's the best base game that we've ever gotten in the history of the world, and the best Sims game. And then the next one down, you know, it's still great, but maybe not as perfect as the top tier, is the Sims 3 Luvs, because the Sims 3 is amazing, but also has a lot of flaws. Then the next one down is the Sims 1. You know, it's really good, innovative, amazing for its time, but it's not necessarily something I want to go back to. So that's what that tier is for. And then we get to the Sims 4. And then we have the Sims Social, and the Sims Social is horrible, so that's like the bottom tier. This is for stuff that I wouldn't touch with a 10-foot stick. If I didn't already have it installed on my game, I wouldn't be buying it. So yeah, there we go. There's our tiers, and let's get started. So first we have the Sims 3 World Adventures. This is already really hard for me, because I like the Sims 3 World Adventures, but I'm still very salty that we never got a real vacation pack that wasn't centered around pretending to be Lara Croft. So I think I'm going to put it in the Sims 1 XOXO, because I liked it and I enjoyed it for the time, and it was innovative in what it added, but it's also not a pack that I use a lot or want to go back to. So it's going to be in Sims 1. It'll be a high Sims 1 though. Like, this is the best that the Sims 1 could possibly be, because it was just that innovative. The Sims 3 Late Night, it's automatically going to go in the Sims 3 tier, because it sounds so weird to say the Sims 3 Late Night goes into the Sims 3 tier. It's like, twisting my mind. Because this was, like, an amazing pack. Bridgeport, an amazing town. Never been done before, completely innovative. Except for the fact that it was broken. It was broken, the celebrity system was kind of, like, not that great, and all the clubs were empty. So this has so much potential, and it was really fun for what it was, but it also didn't meet all of its potential, so I'm not going to put it in The Sims 2, because that would be for, if it met all of its potential, it'd be up there, but it didn't. The Sims 3 Showtime. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'll tell you why. Why is it that when I become a singer or an acrobat or a magician, suddenly I just have all the skill I need and I'm perfect at it? And I know you can unlock like new little tricks and stuff while you're on stage and everything, but nobody just says I'm gonna be a singer and suddenly they go from like rah to being like la, and like, no, you don't just become a singer just because you decided to. There should be a skill or something, but there isn't in it. I'm still salty about it. So you know what? You're going in the Sims 4 because you had potential as a game pack idea, but you did not work with any of the concepts that you had. You just kind of did the bare minimum, and that's kind of what this tier represents. The bare minimum that you needed to do, you did. The Sims 3 season, it's got to go in the Sims 2 tier list. It's just so good. One of the best packs in the Sims, period. I think it might actually be my favorite expansion pack for the entire series. Although that's a hard decision to make. You'll see later on why. But it definitely is better than any Sims 2 expansion, any Sims 4 expansion, and any Sims 1 expansion, in my opinion. It is just so good. The Sims 3 University Life. Now look. I like going to college in The Sims. I do. I love that they had open classes. I love that they added bowling and comic book stores and everything. So I'm not going to put it in The Sims 1. I'll put it in The Sims 3 because I do use it almost every single time that I'm playing. But I don't use it to go to college because of the fact that you have to leave your entire world behind and you can't play as any of your other Sims until you finish the semester or leave early. And it's just so stupid that you can't have an on-college, or in-world college, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That would make it so much better if I could have my Sim be in college and still play as my other Sims. But since you can't, I don't use it very often for what it's intended for. I do still use like bowling and comic book stores and the different social groups and social networking and everything all in there. It's a really good pack. It adds a lot of stuff that's not related to university, and that's why I'm putting it in there. But as a university pack, it kind of is a flop for me. Now, The Sims 3 Ambitions is also going to go in The Sims 3. I'm going to put it above University Life, but can I please? but below late night, because late night is still better to me. The Sims 3 Ambitions, completely innovative, never been done before, amazing. We've never had open careers like this. We got so many open careers. We got the stylist, we got the firefighter. They added more stuff to being a doctor. What else did we even get? I can't even remember. Architecture, fucking ghost hunter, the private detective. Like, why did they add so much? What were they thinking? What were they thinking when they made this? Let's add more and more and more. Well, they did, and it was amazing. Tattoo artist. It's just so good. It added way too much stuff. It's going in The Sims 3, though, because they're kind of very niche. Like, there's not really a lot of other stuff outside of the careers that you get, so it's not something that I'm always using. I'm using it if I want an open career, and if I don't, then the pack is kind of useless. Next is The Sims 3 Generations, bitches. Now, I gotta put... This is where it gets a little complicated for me, because I love The Sims 3 Seasons, and I love The Sims 3 Generations so much. They added so much content, and this one is very unique. Actually, it's kind of unique that both of these are in the top, because these are two that didn't add either, like, neither of them added worlds, which is proof you do not need a new world in an expansion pack for it to be an amazing expansion pack, because these are both amazing. These are both, like, the best of the best for me. And, yeah, they're going up here. So this added, like, if you've never played it before, which shame on you, just so much more family life stuff. You could film home movies. You get, like, a slip and slide thing, you know, at the backyard. It just added a lot of, like, bachelorette parties, prom, teen parties, sleepovers, stuff like that, tree houses. It had so much attention to detail, and it really made The Sims 3's family gameplay closer to The Sims 2's family gameplay, which is, like, a common complaint. So not only is it great because it's just a really great pack, it's great because it was the developers listening to our criticism and blowing our expectations out of the water by when they rectified everything. Okay, and so the next expansion pack is The Sims 3 Pets. Now listen, some of you all are gonna be like, what are you doing? You're gonna think I'm crazy for putting it this high, but it is going in The Sims 2. This is the best pets expansion that we have gotten, period, in the series. I don't want to hear any, oh, well, no, you know what? Shut the fuck up for a second. Yes, there's a few things missing. They didn't add careers for the cats and dogs like we had in The Sims 2 Pets, and they don't have clothing for the animals like they do in The Sims 4. But they also have snakes, and birds, and lizards, and turtles, and rats, and squirrels, and like a million other... I can't even name all the things. I could be here forever trying to name all the animals. I'm not going to do that because I just can't do it. It's like not a feasible task. And on top of that, they added another playable life state, which is horse... Well, I don't know if you call that a life state. Another playable species, which is horses. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Horses. They went way beyond, above and beyond my expectations. Like, I don't think anybody could have expected the pets packs to be this good, or for The Sims 3. I don't think anybody was hoping for all of this content that we got, so it was a pleasant surprise, and it was just like, wow, they really put their all into it. So it is going in The Sims 2, honey, just for the effort involved in making it so complicated. And also, the pet creation tool, yes, it is not as good as The Sims 4. You can't paint, like, freaking a Bob Ross painting on the side of a dog, but it was still really, really, really improved from The Sims 2, so shut up. Alright, now that for some reason, I'm done I was angry about that, I don't really know why. I'm gonna do The Sims 3 Supernatural next. Now listen, I actually really enjoy The Sims 3 Supernatural as an expansion pack, and the amount of content that we got. I think it's, like, I feel like it was worth my money, but I am gonna put it in The Sims 1. I'm gonna put it below World Adventures as well. I really enjoy it, I just want to make that clear, when I do use it. The thing is, I'm not a big Supernatural player, for the most part. Like, it's not something I'm constantly doing. They can be kind of more of a nuisance to me than an added bonus. I'm just grateful that they let us turn off the Supernaturals if we want a normal world. I am going to put it in here because I still think it's worth the money, and it was still really innovative and well made, but it's not something I'm going to go back to and be like, oh my god, The Sims 3 Supernatural, let me play this for 12 hours. No. I played it, and I thought it was a good deal, but other than that, like, I kind of moved on from it. Now we're getting into, like, the territory of controversy, probably. The Sims 3 Into the Future, The Sims Social. I'll let you all sit with that for a second. Now, you might be wondering, Skyrim Simmer, you stupid piece of fucking shit. Why did you... I'm sorry, I don't know. Why did you put The Sims 3 Into the Future in the lowest rank that you have when it's a great pack? Because it's not a great pack. It is not a great pack, and for me, this expansion pack, the more that I learn about The Sims 4, and the more that The Sims 4 exists, the more I can see the writing on the wall in this expansion pack. I want you to think long and hard about The Sims 4's biggest flaws. Make a checklist. How many of those flaws are pertinent to The Sims 3 Into the Future? Does it check any of the boxes? Yes, it does. This was the writing on the wall for me that the Sims team was getting bored of making traditional Sims games like The Sims 3, and by the end they wanted to experiment more, but experimenting does not always work out well. Because this is completely segmented gameplay. It is so far removed from, like, the actual, like, point of The Sims, in my opinion, of open-endedness. It's like, got story-driven, mission-based gameplay, and what I mean by that is, like, try to make a dystopia, you have to complete these tasks, and this, and it's super weird. It reminds me of a lot of the Sims 4 concepts that they have, and I don't like the Sims 4, and I don't like it in the Sims 3 either, this type of gameplay. Not to mention, it's just not an expansion pack in the same way that the other packs are. It doesn't actually expand the gameplay. It kind of just adds separate experience. Like, you have the Sims 3 line here, moving across, we'll say this stop bar is the line of the Sims 3. It's an amazing experience, and it keeps on getting built on and built out more and more and more. And then with the Sims 3 Into the Future, they build a branch off of it instead, going in a completely different direction. I want this line to keep going. This is the game I'm playing. I don't want to play some weird futuristic simulator now that is so far removed from what The Sims 3 has been up to that point. So I don't like it. It is in the Sims Social tier. Do I think it is bad as the Sims Social? No, but this is what the tier is called, so get over it. And the last is the Sims 3 Island Paradise, my baby, my love. It's going in. I will put it above Ambitions. Now, this is going to be controversial as well, I guess, because a lot of people don't like this expansion pack because the world is broken. That's why I'm not putting it in the Sims 2 or above Late Night either. Because the world is broken, and I admit that's a huge flaw in the expansion pack where the world was the biggest selling point for a lot of people. But the content that you get with boating and just all the different ocean activities and scuba diving and having houseboats and running a resort and all that, there was so much content in this that it's ridiculous. And it was so creative and something that we'd never had before, really. We never had, like, such heavy water-based gameplay, I guess, and it really makes your Sims feel like, wow, we're not locked to land anymore. And it just, with the open world oceans, just, it's chef's kiss. Mwah, mwah, amazing. Yes, it is broken though, but you can just get a custom world with custom diving spots, and you basically get all the same experience. I know a lot of people don't want to do that, but I do, so I like it. So yeah, this is my list. If you disagree, you're wrong, but you can go ahead and let me know in the comments down below anyway. And this was a lot of fun, and also The Sims 3 Into the Future is the worst thing ever. Please never buy it if you don't own it already. I hate it with all my heart. And you know what? Just don't buy The Sims 3 Showtime either. Awful. 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 So, yeah, if you have never played The Sims 3 before and you're looking to buy some expansion packs, this is my recommendation on the order in which you should buy them, you know, if you don't have enough money to buy them all at once, because that's really expensive. And I'm really smart and also always right, so yeah, take my word for it. This is amazing. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you really enjoyed the video, subscribe for more. I'm probably going to do a tier list of the Sims 3 store content next. I'm going to do, like, the bigger sets, and then I'll do a world tier list later. I'm going to be making a lot more Sims 3 content, including actual videos of me playing the Sims 3. It's just right now I'm not able to play it because my computer fan is busted. But yeah, that's gonna be really exciting, so you can subscribe for more content, and leave a like also if you enjoyed the video, and leave a dislike if you didn't, so that I can find you and end you. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.